Collective. Welcome to Intuitive Goddess Tarot 911. I'm Jenny. Welcome in or welcome back. If you're new here, I always say these readings are timeless. When you're seeing it, it's meant for you. And then if it resonates, great. But if it doesn't, then just let it go. So I just did an amazing reading where I feel like the ancestors, whoever their previous ancestors, ones who passed on, are cheering for them. It was just so good for completing cycles. So the next one that we're doing, I got a few intuitive downloads. So red flags popping up like daisies, already gone, meaning you've left the building, and you thought they could love you properly. So let's see what we get. Let's pull these first. Sorry. If this is too noisy for you, I apologize. You can turn down the volume. So we got a butterfly, Christmas bells, something that looks like a steps but multicolored, a bottle of perfume, grapes, a flower, two snowflakes, another flower, a Star of David, a key, a lollipop, and another butterfly. Okay. Whoa, got stuff falling out here. Sorry. All right. What else? The X won't stay out of here. So we got two X's, an R, a J, an E, a G, a D, and an S. Okay. So let's get into this. Oh, shit. Sorry. I meant to keep this because I'm going to use it. All right. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Happy Sunday. So, victory in some endeavor, which is kind of like similar to the last one. Wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Okay. Rose. Romance is in the air. You are on the road to success. Interesting. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Okay. And then, let's get one more. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Okay. So let's pull from my deck and see what we get. I don't know if you were here for this yesterday, but like the whole deck fell over and now there's stuff everywhere. So, all right, Spirit, what do we need to know about victory in some endeavor? It's very interesting. What do we need to know about that? You are doing much better than you think. So maybe you don't think you're doing a great job, but you actually are. All right, what else, Spirit? The truth is being shown to you. So maybe you had your heart set on a relationship or something else and you don't want it anymore because you've seen what can happen. What about Rose? Romance is in the air. Aries, and use your third eye to guide you. Are you calling in a new person? Good for you. What about Mountain Road? You are on the road to success. Snake spells. Someone giving you the evil eye because you're happy and doing well. What else about that, Spirit? People underestimated you. Well, naturally they did because you guys are a bunch of badasses. What about Cobweb? Protected from negative forces. observe but don't absorb. Huh, interesting. I wrote these cards and I don't remember that one. So maybe the point is, you know, you can look at the situation for what it is and not absorbing the negative energy from it, something of that nature. And then what about beware of self-delusion? Bad bitch energy. Interesting. What about that, Spirit? Clear your energy. Okay. So maybe you're not feeling, you weren't feeling bad bitch energy, and so you needed to clear it? I don't know. We'll get more. Trust your path. And then what else? The truth is being shown to you. You are spiritually and emotionally abundant. Okay. Maybe because you left this situation. And then stand your ground is under you are doing better than you think. Okay. So let's use this tarot deck. Oh, there's a card in here. The world is in here. It doesn't belong there. Oh, a couple of cards are in there. All right. So Spirit, what do we need to know about? You're doing better than you think, and stand your ground. Throat chakra in reverse. This came out before. So maybe you're having trouble standing up for yourself in a situation or telling someone the truth. That can be painful at times. What else? Base chakra. Maybe you need to look up on how to get your chakras aligned. What else, Spirit? Financial or material changes is under. Romance is in the air. Huh. So maybe because of this broken wish, it has caused financial changes. That doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Temptation. Okay. So people are very tempted by you. It looks like you have to hold the thought there. Suffering and silence. Emotional loss. Collective, I'm not sure that this is you, to be honest. I feel like this might be someone who you're dealing with. Let's figure this out. Okay. Because, oh, and there's one of these cards in here, which I didn't do a very good job. Fulfillment of wishes. Yeah, I feel like this is not your energy. Because I feel like you're smart enough to know when you're absorbing someone else's energy. And I feel like this is not yours. So who is this person who is, you know, bombing the collective's reading? Someone who feels heartbreak and loss, or they caused you heartbreak and loss and you're pulling the swords out of your heart. What else? 8 of Coins. This person could be very prideful. What else, Spirit? And I felt like you were a dream come true. What else? Perspective. So I feel like you've let go of this person. This person that is having trouble with their chakras, who is having financial difficulty, who is very tempted by you, who's suffering in silence. And you've got perspective on the situation. What else, Spirit? Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like when this person left you, your luck got better, actually. What else, Spirit? Yeah, because dealing with this person was like there was a lot of duty in it, obligation, and I feel like you were very weighed down. What else? You had to conform to their rituals. Although this person was not a mentor. What else? Nine of Coins. This person is a person who feels like image is everything. You know what I mean? They have to drive the best car and wear the best clothes and look like everything is beautiful and fabulous, even though their heart is a dead, empty hole. I don't know where that's coming from, but maybe that's for somebody. Five of Swords. Yeah, and I feel like there was constantly a struggle with you and this person. What else, Spirit? Yeah, they were in a Knight of Wands energy, or at least they were impersonating that. You know, full of life energy, the risk taker. What else? They could have been impersonating as the Empress, or this could be your energy. That seems more appropriate. All right, Spirit. So one more card for why this is coming out now. We know this person is not doing well. They're having emotional loss. The Sun. You addressing things in your childhood, addressing things that have happened in your life, looking at your shadow. This has allowed you to move into this Sun energy, and people are very drawn to you. You're pretty fucking magical, and this person can't stand it, which doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand it. Your light irritates their demons. Two of Swords. Yeah. So you got out of confusion. You had choices. You closed your heart off to this person, and you fucking got out of town. What else, Spirit? Three of Cups. You are stabilizing your emotions. You could be getting out of fight or flight. This person could have caused you to feel like you needed to abandon yourself. You had to follow these rituals. Knight of Coins. And I feel like you've taken on this energy. You know, you're serious. You're disciplined. You're cautious. I was just going to say, where is the collective? But I feel like that's kind of where you're at. But we'll get one more card for that. The Hermit. You are isolating yourself. You are in a deep state of contemplation, introspection. You could be looking at the whole situation. You're not out shouting in the streets, trying to get people to notice you. You know, shouting your opinion to anyone that will that comes in your energy. What else about this person, Spirit? This person who is not the collective. I feel like they see themselves as a Knight of Cups, which means they're imaginative, they're seductive, they're going to come in and offer you something. What else? They're going to offer you the Seven of Cups. Where is the collective going to be on this, Spirit? You're already in your King of Coins position. So, I don't know what that means. What another card for the collective. I feel like you feel like if you take this person back, if you've broken up, that your King of Coins luck is going to run dry and you are going to be back in the isolation, the struggle, feeling lonely even though you live with this person. What else, Spirit? Ace of Wands. Yeah, and if you're away from this energy, you have that spark that they can't take from you. You're just full of life. Yeah, and you realize this. I feel like this person tried to make you feel like staying with them was the right decision. But you had a fork in the road. You had choices and you knew what you needed to do. And on the bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. Something new, creation, potential love, possibilities, overwhelming emotions. I feel like your emotions weren't safe with this person. What else? Strength. Yes. And it took a lot of strength for you to let go of this situation. So kudos to you. Good job, whoever you are, for making it through this. On the bottom of the deck is Wheel of Destiny. So really, I don't think we need to say anything else. You know, just keep being your bright light. Keep being yourself. And, you know, you may have not gotten what you thought you wanted, but the universe has a way of showing us that there's something better out there. So, good job, you. Let's get a couple of these cards just to see what it says. And then, we'll also get the love, what's hidden, what this person would tell you if they could speak to you. So what does the collective need to know as far as like advice in this situation? Star being, important information, wounds are healed, recharging. Yeah, so your hermiting helped you. Align with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. And I am present, light body activation, accessing the divine within. Yeah, so that could be what helped you get through this situation. All right. So this person, and whether they're a past person or not, because time is irrelevant, you know, you could, like I said, you could be seeing this 5 months from now. So this person who the collective left for their own well-being, financial abundance, and, you know, spiritual abundance, what do we need to know? What would they say? We both know I am not the one for you. You speak to me through music. I wish things could be different. I knew exactly what I was doing. I believe that when people show you who they are, believe them. I am becoming a better person. Well, become a better person over there. Don't bring that shit over here. Sometimes I stay awake at night thinking about you. I wish I had treated you better. I want to tell you how I feel. So many things remind me of you. I lost myself for a while. I remember every detail of that day. I look everywhere for you. The timing just wasn't right for us in reverse. I think that's untrue. The timing was perfect. This person showed you who they are, and now you know. And my life is not as together as it seems. No shit, Sherlock. We know your life's a hot mess. We can see it all here. So whatever you're trying to tell people, we know you're a hot mess express. Okay? So anyway, collective, I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if this resonates. It took a weird turn in the middle, which I wasn't expecting that, but it's been kind of the way it's been going lately. It's just funny how the energy changes and you can pick up on it, or I can pick up on it. So anyway, thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. The channel is doing great. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and take good care of yourself. Bye.